life. They give everybody a trophy. That's what they did tonight. They gave a trophy, a win, a huge win to Horn, the local kid, for trying hard. You're not supposed to get it for trying hard. You're supposed to get it for winning.
Miguel Cotto, Kamegai. A fight that absolutely does not intrigue me. Like, zero. I don't even know why I'm doing a video about it. I'm doing a video about it, I guess, to rant a bit. See, I didn't even do my introduction. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you're not, thank you for coming back to watch another video. Miguel Cotto is, for me, in my top 5 boxers of this generation, this era. He's in my top 5. That's how, and when I say the era, what am I mean? I'm probably talking about the last 20 years. So, who's my top 5 for you guys? Hopkins will be in my top 5. Mayweather's in my top 5. 20 years. De La Hoya will be in my top 5. Man, Cotto's in my top 5. And I don't know if Prince Nassim Hamad gets in there because of the time frame. Last 20 years, 96 probably does just. Alright, so that's how highly I rate him anyway. I love him. I love Miguel Cotto. Comes to fight, doesn't play, doesn't fuck about. But recently, I've been a bit frustrated with him. I've watched him in fights almost be happy in a loss, and that frustrates the shit out of me, especially when I consider who Miguel Cotto was 10 years ago. People might say, oh, it's 10 years ago though. Retire then. I remember watching him against Floyd Mayweather, and he survived, went the rounds, gave Floyd a good fight. And I remember after that watching how unhappy he was that he didn't win, right? He wasn't frustrated, he was almost like, yeah, yes. I remember him kind of shook hands with Floyd, cuddled him, blah, blah, blah. I remember thinking, that's not Cotto. What's he doing? You just lost. I don't care if you lost to Floyd, you just lost. And you're doing all smiles and happy. No. It almost reminds me of, I'm a big Liverpool fan, right? So you guys will probably know I'm a big Jamie Carragher fan. I remember Jamie Carragher said when he lost a football match and he saw players going up to each other and almost talking as friends, you know, as Premiership players do now, you know, when they know each other off the field, whatever, and so they go up to each other and they talk as friends, and they're almost like, yeah, I lost, but, you know, good match, right? And they kind of put each other's arms around, they're laughing and joking, and as a fan, if we haven't got the 3 points, I am fucking fuming. And I see people do it. I remember Jamie Carragher just walks off the pitch. Doesn't want to talk to anyone. And that's what Cotto used to be like. The aggression. I even saw him against Canelo Alvarez. Then the fight comes, all cuddles, cuddles. What are you doing? What's going on? It's almost like these were fights where he was predicted to lose, and it seems as though he's just happy that he done okay in the fights. Done well in the fights. And that's not Miguel Cotto for me. I remember when Max Kellerman asked him about fighting Golovkin. No, asked him about fighting Canelo. And he was like, yeah, I'll fight Canelo. Asked him about fighting Golovkin. He was like, I was like, what are you doing? What's going on? Where's the warrior in you? So you fight for the middleweight belt. Someone asks you to fight another fellow middleweight. And you're like, no. So remember this fight, right? Cotto's been out of the ring for I don't know how long. Let's check. Let's see. Cotto's last fight was against Alvarez. Bloody hell. 21st of May 2015. So we're talking nearly 2 years. It wasn't because of injuries. He wasn't injured. Don't think I ever remembered him talking about surgery or anything. Just been out of the ring. Couldn't get the fight. And remember, that Alvarez fight was for a middleweight title. For a middleweight, sorry. It wasn't 154, even though they both came 155, 156, whatever. It was for middleweight. So when Cotto was talking about a return back in terms of who should he fight next, the name that kept popping up was Juan Manuel Marquez. Juan Manuel Marquez, who I don't think has weighed in anything more than 144 pounds. Literally can't. That was what Cotto wanted next. See, I get wanting a money fight. Get that. But you've already had them. You always sell out Madison Square Garden when you used to fight there. You're a big name. One of the biggest names, I think, behind Pacquiao and Cotto at the time. Obviously, Canelo and Anthony Joshua have stepped up now. But at the time, he was always the third highest paid boxer in the world. So you've had your money fights. You've done them. Marquez. Very disappointed. So then I heard Kamegai's name mentioned. I nearly spilt my tea. I was thinking, wait. Kamegai, who lost to Guerrero and lost to Alfonso Gomez? That Kamegai? Couldn't believe it. Sitting here right now, still can't believe it. I was thinking, the 154 division is pretty stacked. You don't want to go to the 160 guys. I get it. You're a small guy. I've seen him. He's not big at all. He's about 5'8", 5'9", max. Smaller, 5'8". I get it. 160 guys are quite big. But you're happy with beating on the other ones, the Danny Gills, those ones. You fought Martinez. You've been in there with 160 guys. Okay, fair enough. Go to 154 then. Fight Lara. Charlo brothers have been begging for a fight. Fight them. This is for the WBO World Title. Cotto shouldn't get a pass. Mayweather doesn't get a pass. Mayweather gets uber stick. I remember Mayweather announced that his last fight was going to be Andre Umberto and he got destroyed. Like, what? Cotto shouldn't get a stick. If Cotto's saying he's going to retire now, I'm sorry, these are not your fairy tale fights that you want. These are not what you call almost the big fight off into the sunset. No, they're not. And people might say he's been out of the ring for a long time. He's been out of the ring because he wanted to be out of the ring. Because he didn't want... He couldn't find an opponent. Because everyone that he wanted to fight, especially Juan Manuel Marquez, was like, well, what am I doing fighting you for? There's other 154-pound guys out there that make good fights. There's even talking about the Kirkland one that kind of fell through. Kirkland! What the... That just got smoked by Alvarez. What is this? Come on, Cotto. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. We need to see you in against... You're in my top 5 fighters of this generation. And right now, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me. I can't make an argument with you now. I'm seeing guys on the street trying to argue me. I have to accept it. When they say, oh, Cotto's lost these... I'm like... Kamegai, he probably has. Your 3 fights in your comeback fight, or your so-called comeback fight, with Kamegai, Kirkland, and Marquez. Because I'm guessing the other 154 guys are, what? Too good? Too good? Come on. Not giving you a blind on this one. I'm not giving you a blind on this one. You need to stop it. If you're going to beat Kamegai, fair enough. If you beat him up easily, the last fight in December has got to be a big one. It's got to be a big one. And I don't know if you're going to give us a big one. I just don't know. I don't know if you will. I mean, I'd even accept Kell Brook. I'd accept it. I'd accept Kell Brook at 154. Now, people might laugh and say, yeah, Kell Brook got beat by Spence, but it's Spence, isn't it? I accept Kell Brook at 154. That's it. I'm done.